Hey everyone, it's lulzPIE here, and today I'm bringing you the 6 different playstyles of Call of Duty players.
Number 1. Campers.
Up first we have the all too famous camper. So there are actually a few different types of campers, so what I'm going to cover first is your stereotypical corner camper. He usually picks a busy room, busy doorway somewhere. He'll just sit down in a corner, pitch a tent, start a fire, roast some s'mores, and he'll just wait for somebody to run right through his crosshairs and pop, they're dead. Now, he might just hunker down in one room, or he might just pick a specific building and just run back and forth in that building, but he will not leave that building until he dies. Once he dies, he'll find another room or a building and hunker down again, because this dude does not know how to run. All he knows how to do is just sit in a corner and kill people who run in front of him. Now, the problem with this guy is that you run in front of him, you get killed, you fall into his trap, you get pissed off, and you just want to keep running back there and trying to get him over and over and over again, and you just keep running in front of him, you keep dying. Next thing you know, you've died 6 times in a row to this motherfucker, and he's calling in a chopper. All because of you. I've done it, you've done it, everyone's done it, don't lie, it happens. Second type of camper I'm covering, not really a name for it. I've experienced this type of camper on a rare occasion. They usually throw on like a ghillie suit, something like that. They'll hunker down in some brush, like in the middle of the open, and they will just wait for someone to run by and then shoot them, kill them, and then they will get up, run into another bush. Because you can't see them in that ghillie suit, and it sucks. Unless you get that crosshair, you're not going to know they're there. And the last type of camper, I don't even really know if it's technically a camper, but this is the least infuriating camper, at least in my eyes, because this person is playing this class how it's supposed to be played, and that's the hardscoper. Now, they will usually sit on one side of the map. They will hardscope, they will aim down that scope and just look around and pick people off as they run out in the open. Or they'll watch a certain room, a window, something that's very popular, heavy traffic, and they'll pick people off as they jump up there or run in there. They usually have pretty decent defenses. They will have C4, bouncing Betties, something planet waiting for you, and if you try and get them, you're gonna die. The thing that's scariest about them is, you're more than likely never gonna get them.
Weakness. Explosives expert. Knifer. Number 2. Run and gunners.
Alright, up next we have my personal favorite playstyle, the running gunner. Now, you watch any of my videos, you know that I am a running gunner by heart. I have tried camping, I've tried doing every playstyle on this list, and the running gun is the only one I'm really best at. I've tried camping, I got my ass handed to me. I tried quickscoping, I tried trickshotting, I tried everything, and I suck at everything except running gunning. So basically, if you don't know what running gunning is, from the start of the match, you just take off running, you grab your SMG, your assault rifle, whatever, you just run around. As you run into people, boom, you shoot them, they're dead. You run away, you just run the entire map. They usually don't stop unless they know that somebody's coming up. Then, you know, I'll make an exception for that. I'll hunker down, I'll wait for that person to come to me then. I'm not going to run out in the open when I know somebody knows I'm there. I'll wait for you.
Weakness. Campers. Quickscopers. Number 3. Trickshotters.
Alright, next on the list we have the Trickshotter. Have you ever gone into a lobby and just saw the other team just jumping off buildings, spinning around and shooting randomly? Well, they were trying to do some 360 no-scope bullshit. In my honest opinion, this has no place in public matches. If you want to try and do a 360 no-scope and screw off like that, go do it in a private match, please. Okay, go do it with your friends, jerk each other off, stroke each other's egos. I don't care what you do in a private match, but don't bring that crap into a public lobby. Okay? Now other forms of trickshotting be like, now this is a little more acceptable in a public match, like cross-map tomahawking, cross-map noob tubing, whatever. You know, that's fine, because you're actually playing the game like you're supposed to, somewhat. But trying to jump off buildings, trying to 360 no-scope people, that has no place in a public match.
I'm gonna 360 no-scope you! Headshot, bitch!
Weakness. Anyone with a brain. Number 4. Quickscopers.
Next on the list, we have the Quickscoper. Now, in my eyes, Quickscoper pisses me off just as much as a camper. Basically, it's a different take on run and gunning. They'll take out a sniper rifle, usually a one-shot kill sniper, and they'll run and gun with that. And the problem with that, I'll turn a corner, me and a Quickscoper will be face to face. I'll pull up my AK, I'll get like 6 hit markers on him, and he'll just pull up that scope, boom, shoot me, and I'm dead. And then, I'll respawn, and then I get like a plus 80 assist. One-on-one with a good Quickscoper, you're more than likely going to lose that match. If you don't know exactly what Quickscoping is, they're just running around. They'll hit the ADS button just slightly enough to bring the scope up right in front of their face for a split second and then pop. Usually just enough to get you in the crosshairs and then you're dead.
Weakness, campers. Number 5, explosives expert.
Alright, next on my list, the explosive expert. Now, a lot of people look down on explosive experts, usually because noob tubers give them a bad name. I don't like noob tubing. Nobody likes noob tubing. In Call of Duty 4, there was a perk called Sonic Boom, which gave you like 125% explosive damage. People would use a noob tube, Sonic Boom, and usually Martyrdom, and they would just run around, just blowing crap up. And plus you also had an extra grenade. If they didn't want to use a noob tube, then they usually had ×3 grenades, and they were just lobbing them across the map, blowing crap up left and right. And the problem is, if you're near them, when they died, they would drop that grenade right at your feet, and there was no escaping it. Now, another variation, I know C4ing is real popular in Black Ops 2. I tried it out. Not that bad at it. I thought I'd be a lot worse. Luckily, I had a friend, Bacon Bits, to help me out and teach me how to do it. It's pretty good. You just run around, you basically run and gun at that point, and then whenever you see the right situation, just toss that C4 out around a corner, boom, they're dead. Now, the only problem is, in COD 4, people with Juggernaut could survive the Sonic Boom blast from a noob tube. In Black Ops 2, someone has Flak Jacket, it's going to take 2 C4s to take them out. That's the only downside to that.
Weakness, Juggernaut, Flak Jacket. Number 6, the Knifer.
Now up next, we have the Knifer. Now the Knifer is that one guy, you'll run into him every once in a while. He's a very rare occurrence, but usually all he uses is either ballistic knives, combat knives, something like that, or in the newer games like Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare Remastered, you can choose your own melee weapon, you can draw it out whenever you want. You can just run around with that and kill people. There are players who do that and are actually very successful with it. And they are such a pain in the ass, especially when they equip Ninja or Dead Silence, something like that. You can't hear them coming. They'll just run up behind you. Next thing you know, your entire team is dead. Everyone's dead because they couldn't hear the dude coming. He doesn't show up on the minimap at all. He's probably running Ghost 2 or UAV Jammer. Only thing that's left in his path are a bunch of corpses and scrawling crossbones. Now, a lot of them like to run around with tomahawks. So if they're not close enough to you and you see them, they're just going to chuck a tomahawk right between your eyes. Either that or C4. The one advantage to having a Knifer is he can usually turn the corner fast enough to run up and kill one of those damn corner campers that are so damn annoying.
Weakness, shotguns, surround sound, a decent gaming headset, Dead Silence and Ninja negates these devices.
Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching the video. Please stay tuned for more Call of Duty lists. Stay tuned for October when the Battlefront 2 beta comes out. I'll be playing that, and then come November, we will be playing Battlefront 2 along with World War 2, and we're going to have a blast.